Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Oh my gosh. As I mentioned earlier last night, a lot of things happening with the channel transitions and such. Today, though, as I was going about what I needed to do for this Canada Day weekend, happy Canada Day to everybody who celebrates it, guys. It is Canada Day here in Canada. And yeah, today, Mass Universe was freaking everywhere, man. Like it was splattered all over the walls, and so many other things were happening. It's hard to really wrap my head around what is actually going on in the toy world today, particularly with Masters of the Universe. I posted a couple of videos yesterday, and of course during the week. Uh, Mondo, we'll probably touch on that a little later, but the reality is today, man, it's just one of those things. I thought, much like everybody else, that there would have been a lot of time. I mean, I was really expecting that we'd have tons of time to get this done, that everything would be cool, that all of us would be able to, just savor the moment. You know what I mean? Just like hold on to this period again and see that play sets are going to be big in 2025. And I wasn't technically wrong. As a matter of fact, I was way off in terms of how successful I thought this was going to turn out because oh my gosh, I gotta tell you, anybody who was ready for this, they were ready for this. This was absolutely bonkers, everybody. The Fright Zone, for those of you who are not yet aware of, the Fright Zone launched today to quite the fanfare. I think a lot of people were very excited about the Fright Zone. A lot of people were expecting that the Fright Zone was going to be a big thing, and it was. It was definitely big. Actually, it was bigger than any of us could have expected. I mean, uh, the Snake Lair, which was announced at last year's San Diego Comic Con, or was it 2 years ago now? It's been a while. Um, that did not go over as well as a lot of people were hoping for. But when the Fright Zone was, and this is the weird thing about that, I'm not sure how many people remember this, but it was quietly announced. It wasn't really. It really didn't have a big, hoopla about it, much like the Snake Lair did. It was very much a press release that was circulated around the time of New York Toy Fair, which is very odd. I mean, like the way these things are happening now, you would imagine that it would have been. Actually, I'm gonna put this here. You would imagine it would have been much more of a bigger deal, especially again being the Fright Zone, one of the more legendary play sets of the Master Universe. But it was definitely one of those things where it was just quietly shuffled into the mix. And I think a lot of fans recognize the importance of the Fright Zone. I think that a lot of fans have been eagerly anticipating the Fright Zone, but I had no idea how eagerly they would be anticipating it today. For everybody who got up early this morning to try and see the whole situation with the Fright Zone did go up earlier today for pre-order on MattelCreations.com, and it was quite the event, I got to tell you. Originally going up for premium, sorry, not premium, Mattel Creations Club Grayscale members for a short time. The results speak for themselves, everybody. This was absolutely bonkers. In less, I think, under half an hour, maybe 45 minutes, guys. I cannot believe it. The Fright Zone, a freaking playset, has sold the F out. I cannot freaking believe this, guys. Oh my gosh. I was again working away trying to do my thing. And I'm getting messages from so many people. It's like, did you get the Fright Zone? Did you get it? I hope you got it. Oh my god! And I'm like, what's going on? Why is everybody freaking out? What's happening? And I head over to Mattel Creations, and to my dismay, it literally came up as sold the freak out. I was absolutely mortified. I was like, no, no, this cannot be happening. The Fight Zone has sold out, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. This is absolutely bonkers. Again, legendary playset. Realistically, one of the smaller playsets, obviously, in the Master Universe, but still a great legendary playset nonetheless. The lair of Hordak, the domain of the evil horde. It really did have all the earmarks of a great playset. But who would have thought that upon its return and the way it returned, it would sell out this quickly? Now, here's the question: why? I think the question on a lot of people's minds is why did it sell out? Like how? No, not even just why. How? How did it sell out? I wasn't even aware that this was a limited release, if that's what you want to call it, right? If we take a look at the actual wording that was presented to us that same day, which I covered this on a video not too long ago, it literally says, colors and directions may vary. Purchase limits subject to change at the sole discretion of Mattel. And here's the thing. From July 1st, and it's got an asterisk on this, from July 1st at 2025 at 9 a.m. Pacific time through July 15th, 2025 at 8:59 a.m. Pacific time. Only Club Grayscale members can buy this item at MattelCreations.com. That's 15 freaking days. That's 15 freaking days. And it's now sold out? But here's the thing. It did say while supplies last. So wait a second. I thought this was a pre-order, right? I was under the impression that this was a pre-order. Does that mean that these things are in stock? Does that mean that they actually have a stock of these things? And I say that ironically, but the reality is that it seems as if that has always been the case. That the initial run has always been, available for pre-order, and then it eventually sells out, and then they have another pre-order. So I'm very perplexed by this. There were supposed to be 15 days of pre-orders for Club Grayscale members, and now it's sold out. Wow. It was only a little while ago. It was only a little while ago. We were questioning whether or not the days of selling out items on MattelCreations.com were behind us. And then Barbie sells out within literally like 15 minutes, or it was 10 minutes or something like that. It was insane. And now the Fright Zone, a gigantic freaking playset, not just not a doll, not a figure, not a doll, a freaking playset has sold out in under 45 minutes. Absolutely bonkers, everybody. Absolutely freaking bonkers. I'm absolutely beside myself. But what does this mean for the future of Master of the Universe as a brand? I think it means that there's a lot of great things happening for Master Universe. We have a movie coming up, which of course is always great for a brand because it really brings attention to the brand itself and really gets people excited about more toys, more action figures, more media. Anything under the sun, plushies, plates, toothbrushes, all this crazy stuff that happens with the release of this, popcorn holders, stuff like that, just weird little tchotchkes that'll come out of nowhere. But this really does bode well for the brand itself, as something like this is not as normal as it was during the pandemic, where shortages and availability was very, 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 very low, right? So this is very encouraging, and I think that it really gives us an indication that perhaps the core figures are really what people want. A lot of people keep asking me, it's like, when are they going to finish off the Master Universe Origins collection? When are we going to get Stondar, right? When are we going to get the Mantisaur? When are we going to get the Bashosaurus? When are we going to get, when are we going to get all these vehicles? When are we going to get the freaking Battle Ram? Like, what's going on with the Battle Ram? So, I think this is a clear indication to Mattel that you have to stick to your core audience. You have to stick to the fans who are supporting this brand, right? The Snake Lair, as nice as it is, as incredible as it is, as well designed as it is, it did not capture the imagination as I think they expected. I think that there was an item put in place that was teased on boxes, that was teased on artwork, that was teased on multiple bases, and it was presented, and people were expecting that. And then all of a sudden, they went big, they went huge, they went crazy, and it was awesome. it was an awesome playset as it was, and I really did want to see that playset come to fruition. Unfortunately, I think it really was a bit detached from what a lot of people were expecting for that playset. So it kind of, threw everybody for a loop. But this is the way to do an upgraded version of a playset. This is the way to actually make something that people really want. And I think that Mattel has to take a hard look at what that is going forward, because this is an opportunity to look at the product and really understand what it is that people are hoping for and looking to spend their money on in many ways. And I still do believe that the Snake Lair is going to be amazing. It really is. Now that they've gone back to it, they're reevaluating it. They're taking a look at everything about it. I think that I don't know if it's going to be this San Diego Comic Con. I don't know if it's going to be that. I know this is probably going to be on display at San Diego Comic Con, which would be absolutely insane. But I'm pretty sure that the Snake Lair will probably make a return this year. I'm hoping anyway. I'm really hoping that the Snake Lair will make a return, and that or maybe even a Terradrome. Oh my God, a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Master Universe Terradrome. Wouldn't that be something, guys? That would be absolutely ridiculous, right? But time will tell. Time will tell. But for now, today, Mattel Creations has proven that the Master Universe brand has legs. Not only legs, but people are still hungry for these legacy brands and the true core features of the original designs, right? The Mant, like I said, people are waiting for the Mantisaur, they're waiting for the Bashosaurus, they're waiting, and obviously they still want the Powers of Grayskull, obviously want new stuff, but a lot of people just want to see the rest of the brand completed as such as it is. So wow, just absolutely wow. I'm over the moon with this. I'm absolutely over the moon that the Fright Zone has sold out on MattelCreations.com for Club Grayskull members. Now, that's the key. We do like just peeling back the layers, like taking a little look at this. I do have to wonder that according to this, and we have to, if we examine this one last time before I reveal something really important, actually. From July 1st, 2025 at 9 a.m. Pacific time through July 15th, 2025 at 8:59 a.m. Pacific time, only Club Grayskull members can buy this item at MattelCreations.com while supplies last. Now, it also says, during this member shopping window, this item may also be available at other retailers. That was really interesting, and we're going to get to that in a second. But I'm thinking, and this is what I'm thinking that they actually had stock. Because right here it says while supplies last, meaning that I think that there actually is a certain amount of stock which is ready to go, and in the next few weeks, people are going to start receiving Fright Zones, which is crazy. Well before anybody else. At least 15 days before everybody else, right? And we don't even know if that's true, because other retailers are probably only doing pre-orders right now. They don't. I don't think they have those in stock. As a matter of fact. Let's take a look at the other retailer, of course, who had this up listed on their site. As a matter of fact, if we head over to Entertainment Earth, let's try Entertainment Earth. Let's see if Entertainment Earth had it listed. If we head over to Entertainment Earth, we click on the Master Universe Wave 2 for Thundercats. Actually, let's just type in Masters of the Universe. It's just a lot of year. Masters of the Universe in themes. Whoa. Go on. What the heck? That's Masters of the Universe in themes, right? Yeah, the Horde playset is the Fright Zone is not listed here. Let me just do one more Fright Zone just to be sure. So Fright Zone is not listed on Entertainment Earth, but we do know that on Big Bad Toy Store right now, the Fright Zone is listed, and it is available for pre-order right now. So if you missed out on the Fright Zone pre-order, the Fright Zone sale today, you can head over to Big Bad Toy Store, and it is available for pre-order. Now, there's the thing. It's available for pre-order, but it is estimated to arrive July of 2025, which, of course, is this month. So meaning that these pre-orders could still possibly, like, the thing about Big Bad Toy Store is they tell you if it's in stock. They do tell you that. Having said that, is there a jump that people have for Club Grayskull where they were able to get it today? And I think that that really is the difference here. I think that all of the available stock at Mattel Creations, again, this is all conjecture, this is all speculation, but I think that the available stock at MattelCreations.com is now exhausted, at least for Club Grayskull members. I think that those ones are going to be coming out and being released very, very soon, which is crazy. That's crazy. Whereas with Big Bad Toy Store, they're going to have to wait for their shipment to arrive, and that's why they're taking pre-orders today. So, just recapping, if you guys want to pick up the Fright Zone on MattelCreations.com, you're out of luck. At least for Club Grayskull members, everybody's out of luck. It's already sold out. All of their available stock, which is what they keep saying, right? They said here, while supplies last. That is a clear-cut indication to me that they have these in stock. Well, they had them in stock. They had them in stock, which is no longer the case. So, does this mean that we actually that fans are going to be receiving these in the next couple of weeks, in the next week or so? I think the answer is going to be yes. I think that fans are going to start receiving these in the next week or so. But if you were just hoping to get it pre-ordered and secured, head over to Big Bad Toy Store right now, and you can pre-order the Fright Zone playset today. Oh my gosh, everybody. Oh my freaking gosh. This is absolutely crazy. The Master Universe shows that it still has relevance, and it has the legs to keep going in this ever saturated market. And I am over the moon and absolutely thrilled that the Fright Zone sold out in record time today. Again, a lot of us have always been questioning as of late, is anything going to sell out anymore, right? Is there any, are the days of sellouts at MattelCreations.com or any retailer gone, or over? I mean, Hasbro's still doing a lot of stuff with Marvel Legends, with Star Wars, which do tend to sell out depending on the item. But it's always great to see that Mattel Creations has this in mind, and we're able to see this amazing situation unfold on itself. This is absolutely crazy. Guys, I'm going to take some comments in the comment section in a minute, but I just wanted to say that this has been an incredible day for the Master Universe fans, seeing that. Well, I guess it's been an incredible day, but it's also been a kind of disappointing day for others as well, that the Master Universe just continues to sell and continue to move in directions we were not expecting. And holy crap, what a revelation this was. And of course, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud. Master Universe is going strong in 2025, and we're only getting started. San Diego Comic-Con is around the corner, everybody. And I hope to see you guys there, as I will have a panel with the Mad Hatter, for Flipboard, and my friend Danny Green is going to be there. We're going to be showcasing the brand new El Dragoon comic book and possibly action figures. That's going to be at the show. I hope to see you guys there, guys. Good journey. Geek proud, everybody. And we'll take some comments. I just wanted to end that because we're probably going to go and cut that up for an episode. But guys, this has been absolutely crazy. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. Virgo Cool. Since I'm not busy at work, I'll chill here. Always great to see one half of the Roughshod stocks. Good to see you, my friend. Nova Burst, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Nerd the Suit, Maple Syrup, Public Healthcare. Oh, yeah. Happy Canada Day, everybody. Nolan's in the chat. Nova Burst. Imagine if Mattel did include the Puppet Monster for the Fright Zone with the figure. Holy crap, that would have been sick. Greg Martinez, good day. Mattel is injecting FOMO Most of the figures are not selling on Creations. They as well. Nerd with a suit. First got into MOTU. I had no idea that the Fright Zone looked so different what I see in the Filmation cartoon. Chef Amady. I'm still a little surprised that it sold out on Mattel Creations. I thought everyone was going to go to BBTS to get cheaper shipping. Yeah, but I think a lot of people did realize that it was probably in stock. I wonder if that really was a factor because they kept saying while supplies last. Interesting. Burst. Also kind of disappointed the recent Origins feel like a collector's figure rather than being both kids and adults kind of thing. I am a little bit disappointed as that as well because, again, this was one of the few collector lines that you could share with your kids. Let's see here. Ethereum Wasabi. Wasabi! What's going on, guys? How you doing? Burst. And the Fright Zone is only for Club Grayskull? Bro, the new fans feel the vintage through the Origins line. Yes, it was supposed to be for this little window, right? This tiny little window that they had for 15 days. It didn't even last. Freaking crazy. Ethereum Wasabi. I freaked out. I ended up getting in BBTS. Good move. Very, very good move. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to start skipping because there's a lot of comments here. And I am going to be wrapping it up pretty soon. So I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Meg, I'm pissed off. If this sold out so fast, it's ridiculous. I missed the Fright Zone by 30 minutes. What's the point of having Cub Grayskull membership? I mean, that's the point, right? Like, it is early access, but at the same time, they did put while supplies last, which is kind of crazy, Meg. But don't worry, it is available at bigbadtoystore.com, so you're not going to miss out. You're not going to miss out. Let's see here. And for July 1st to July 15th, false advertising, as far as I'm concerned, it did seem like that, didn't it? But it was saying that it was while supplies last. Keith Rosario. I got it right. I got on right away. Had a bunch of issues confirm my purchase, but I did get one. Congratulations, Keith. That's freaking awesome. Vigarian Vigilante. Varangian Vigilante. I apologize, my friend. I'm pretty sure they do more, and I also think they intentionally might do retail. At least they said that once. They did. It's not like they didn't lie or anything like that. It's actually there. Meg is getting really frustrated and pretty much ready to quit the line. I can empathize with you, Meg. Todd say they must have had 100 pieces for this to sold. I think it was a heck of a lot more than that, to be perfectly honest with you. Derek Delzell, I was glad BBTS had the Fright Zone. Still got it up right now. Yes, it's not going anywhere. I think that, again, these are in-stock versions and available to Club Grayskull members for the first go-around. Todd say, can I still get my Grayskull membership refunded? I'll put it towards Netflix. I'm not sure if that's possible at this point anymore. Rick Baker, that was predictable because they wanted to push demand by selling a low volume stock for early release. There's a lot of people who do obviously believe in those types of things, and I don't. There's a lot of merit towards it. There really is a lot of merit towards it. Meg, while supplies last, yeah, but no one's thinking after 30 minutes, for freak's sakes. I hear you, Meg. I hear you. Chef M80. I can't help but wonder if Mattel is going to have a huge middle finger to fans by putting up a countdown for when the general public can order the already sold out Fright Zone. That would be sad. I don't think they do that. I think that would be absolutely sad. Caballero, $1. What's going on, my friend? You got 3. Congratulations, Caballero. Let's see here. Todd say, problems with BBTS, they might hit you with a tariff surcharge, right? Maybe that's the case. That is an interesting revelation there. Yes. Rossi, BBTS still has it as of 1:30 p.m. Yep, absolutely. Let's see. Rolando, Utah, Toy Hunter. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Rick Baker. I ordered him BBTS. I totally forgot about it today. Yes, I know. It was hard because, again, there was also Manny Faces, who was also put up for pre-orders today. It was crazy. Dom Gadis. I went to Mattel Creations at 12:28. And they sold out. Note was already up. And the purchase window for this thing was supposed to be 15 days. I immediately went to BBTS. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Gash, what's going on, Gash? I think they want to create FOMO because everything else doesn't sell right away. Again, this is an interesting situation here, right? And there's going to be a lot of theories based on that. Ralph Riggin, Bo, Whiplash, and Shadow Weaver went up for PR today. Yes, all of those. The next wave of cartoon collection figures did go up, so head over there, pick them up as soon as you can. Meg, Mattel Creations is getting pathetic. Ooh, those are strong words, Meg. And of course, Meg is pretty much ready to quit the line. So, Jersey Dan, BBTS has it in stock for cheaper. Yes, but somebody did bring up the idea that maybe there's surcharges and tariffs attached with that. So crazy. Ralph Riggin, that was for EE and BBTS. Got you. Sculptor Tommy, just watch your many faces. Thanks for the kind words. Of course, Tommy. Tommy, my brother. Seriously, you guys did amazing. The entire art team did amazing. I have nothing against all the artists and everybody working at Mondo. It's the scheduling I have a little bit of a problem with, Tommy. You got to talk to the higher ups about that scheduling. Beginning of the month, really expensive. Anyway, thanks a lot, Tommy. I hope to see you at San Diego Comic Con 2025, brother. Collector Phil. For me, who gets shipping immediately from BBTS, came down to $25 cheaper, and then getting it on Mattel Creations. I'm glad I found that out before buying. Congratulations, brother. They're over the suit. The latex pop-up version of the Fright Zone would have been a problem because latex toys don't have much longevity and crumble to dust. This is true. Dark Light Entertainment. Glad I got in my order. I am too, brother. Mothman 46. I just ordered from BBTS. Congratulations, dude. Der City. What's going on, brother? Very good to see you, my friend. Roar V2. BBTS said the tariff is included in the price. Very good. That's excellent. I'm going to have to double check on that, but that sounds great. Mothman 46. Smash that like button. Thank you so much for Mothman. Really appreciate it. Anybody else? We're going to start winding it down, guys, because I do have to get going. But thank you guys for joining me this afternoon. It's been absolutely bonkers, but you guys are amazing. Wookie Sasquatch, why couldn't they release Skella Shredder? He went for sale today. Simplify my life. Yes, that would have been really, really simple. Really, really expensive, too. The Twilight Zone. I have the feeling that the community really wanted the Fright Zone, including myself, instead of any other unwanted newish playset. So no surprise that it sold that fast. I tend to agree with you. Twilight Zone. Master of the Retroverse. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, Retroverse. IGC Films. I got two. One for me and a friend. I know this playset was in high demand. Absolutely. And this will be the last comment for today before we start winding it down, guys. Maneris28, I had some issues with the Shopify CAPTCHA thing at first on Mattel Creations, but after a relog, I was able to get in and get my friend one of the Fright Zones that he ordered. Excellent, my friend. All right, we'll do two more. Nerdic Warrior, the Fright Zone sold out already? Yes, on MattelCreations.com. It is completely sold out. Alejandro Valdez, what's going on, brother? Jay, you scared me with that sold out thumbnail. Dude, it's sold out. It is sold out. On MattelCreations.com. It is absolutely sold out. That is not untrue. Luckily, it's available at Big Dot Toy Store. Master of the Retroverse. I have a good feeling. I have a Fright Zone, brother. Congratulations. And the last one for today, before we wind down, Marcus. It will come to local stores. Absolutely. There is no actual fear of missing out on this one. At least there shouldn't be. But if you wanted to be one of the first to review it, maybe you'll be getting it in the next couple weeks. Guys, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here this afternoon. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you. Happy Canada Day to everybody out there, to all my Canadian friends, and to everybody who celebrates it. Guys, the Fright Zone has sold out at MattelCreations.com and really is giving wonderful indications that the future of Master Universe is still very strong. And next year, being a movie year, we could see something absolutely epic. And don't forget, Mondo has just released Manny Faces for pre-order for the next 7 days. Oh, God. It never ends, guys. It never ends. But we are collectors, and this is where we live. And this is the motto that we live by. Guys, I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see all of you guys at San Diego Comic Con in the next couple of weeks. My friend Danny Green and myself and the Mad Hatter are going to go on a panel for Flipboard, as well as presenting El Dragoon as a wonderful new initiative comic book and possibly action figure line. And I hope to see you guys there. Good journey, everybody. Last comments really quick. Novaverse, yeah. Nolan, happy Canada Day. Was a blast, Jay. Take care. Good journey. Happy Canada Day to everybody. Good journey to you all. Nerdic Warrior, damn it. But you can still get it on BB Test. Don't worry. And Marneus28, got my many faces too. Excellent, my friend. Guys, hope you're all doing well. Staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey. Geek proud, everybody. Take care. Happy Canada Day, everybody.